Yeah,
with
yeah.
the quality of these seeds, the quality of the matches. What is this village gonna give us, Nerdy? And if you want a close game, we're gonna want a close overworld. The most
Ooh,
decision
true.
dense seed type, right? Infume, 20-second lead or 20%
Immediately.
win rate lead and like 30-second average lead over Beefsalad on this seed type. But I like Beefsalad's play of
Yeah, I
punching
was gonna say
logs. Because now
immediate
Infume can't
difference.
craft a Stone X right away.
We'll have to see if this ends up mattering
Granted,
here
there's a
in Fume.
tree sort of right here, and there is a second blacksmith, so maybe we don't need to craft anything. Maybe the stone mining was a little bit ambitious. And this is now interesting decision that we can make. Do we make just a bucket, or do we make shears and a shovel?
Yeah, this is gonna
What
be
is
interesting to
Infume
see
going to
what
do
these
here?
runners
He's
do.
held the 3 iron.
There we go.
Beefsalad's already pre-committed to the shovel, so he's going to have to make shears as well. But if you're making shears, I think it's just the right play, right? There's not a great way to get blocks otherwise. And there was flint that these runners ran past at the start of the seed. It's just a variance that could have happened, but obviously I don't think it's correct. Neither of these runners did. But Infume, I feel, has just routed this village better. I mean, he's sheared trees in a better location.
Ooh.
This golem's a little stuck, so he's
Okay, it's
saving
okay,
a
it's
little bit
okay.
of time here.
Scared me there for a second. Golems can always be a little funky there with their path finding, but in either case, Infume is good to go. Finding this gravel over here in this little lake. Beefsalad already has found his gravel, so now
But
we're
Beefsalad
seeing.
has no leaves.
Interesting.
And
Yeah,
Infume's just a second or two behind him. Beefsalad has no blocks, and we're just in this acacia tree here, so he's got a like pretty scuffed way to grab blocks here. He's going to try to go up this tree. Is he just going to commit to the leaves he has on? Infume's already starting the portal here. So just a little bit better ordering from Infume. You know, those trees, oak and birch trees next to the village, he's a little bit ahead as we spawn on the Bastion. Is this treasure? It is.
beautiful stuff. Yeah, I mean, very, very close, but I don't know. Those few seconds, it's kind of what we'd expect based on the stats. Just Infume routing it a little bit smoother overall. And now we see Beefsalad entering probably what, 10, 15 seconds behind?
Yeah. And if you're Beefsalad, how do you mentally shake this off? Behind in the overworld on game 5, picked your ban. I mean, this happened to me
Yeah. No,
yesterday, and it didn't feel great, Nerdy. I will say it did not feel great. Picking your ban, being behind him from the overworld by a
yeah.
significant amount, it doesn't feel great. So how does Beefsalad bounce back from this situation? Keep the composure, keep the mechanics up. Because we've seen Infume lose minutes post Bastion, right? I mean, obviously he
Yeah,
died last season
exactly.
before, but even just in the Fortress play alone, we've seen him take suboptimal routing in the Fortress in Seed 2.
Yeah, exactly. I
Or
mean, I think
Seed
that's what you got
1
to do, right?
maybe.
Just play. I mean, it sounds dumb, but just try not to let that get to your head. Try to focus up and just play the seed as quickly as you can. I mean, we've seen Infume make a lot of mistakes, like you said, Feinberg. So while Infume does have a nice lead here going into the seed, it is not over whatsoever.
That's a
Beefsalad
lot of obby in that single, but there
in
hasn't
the
been a lot
obby.
of gold blocks in the rest of this treasure. So is this going to be a low explosive situation? Unclear with the beds and the anchors. Okay, so both runners have one bed from the village that they've grabbed. That could be a separation factor. You know,
Yep.
how many beds can you use for the blaze bed? Because if we get low string from this sort of situation, but we're going to have the 20 obsidian. We have 36 to be exact. Adrian is just
Double Iron
leaving.
Axe for Beefsalad.
And he's looking for the fort. This could be playoffs, Nerdy, for either runner. Where
Yep.
is the fort? On this Treasure Bastion seed, Infume has not broken the spawner. Beefsalad, I don't know why I keep trying to say Blazemine. Looking around, is he going to commit to the right instead of the left? Infume's committed to the left, and he's found it.
Looks like
Beefsalad.
Beefsalad going the same way. And look right
Much
here.
faster, though. A little bit of a wormhole there, just outside the side of the Bastion.
Who's
And
closer to the
leaving
spawner, though? Look,
much
this
later.
two strays here for Beefsalad. These could end up mattering.
I don't know where the spawner, he can't block off these wither skellies. He's going to try to bait them in here. Beautiful play from Beefsalad. Infume on a spawner here.
There's
But
a
where
third
is...
stray here for Beefsalad, but
Yeah,
it's gonna be
Beefsalad's
hard
trying to
say.
scan for the spawner. I think he's in the same hallway that Infume was in. It's just so unclear. exactly where these runners are heading. Is this going to open up to that exposed spawner? Where
Mm,
is Beef Salad? If you're a Beef
seeing
Salad
it.
fan, he needs to find the spawner like now, and he still can't. Finally
There he
has heard of
finally
it, and it's
finds
a
it.
different spawner.
Okay, okay. This could theoretically open up some variants for Beef Salad to make up more time as well if he gets a different
He's only done a
nav.
single blaze bed, and he gets a 1 spawn off this. Infume has an open spawner, so he's going to have more blazes spawning on average. Infume's got 7 explosives, 4 eyes already, no spare fire res, but if the rates aren't horrendous, his first one shouldn't run out. He's got a pretty commanding lead on this seed, but what are the strongholds going to be, Nerdy? That's 1,500 away, or maybe 1,200 for Infume. Negative, positive. Is Beefsalad going to be closer? Is he going to have different terrain? Infume, pretty ahead here, but it's unclear until obviously we're in the stronghold, until we're in the end, until the dragon's dead.
Infume. Yeah,
Could be
how
the
many
last
rods does he
rod.
on
No.
exactly? One
He's
more.
got great terrain, though. Look at where he's able to throw this Prill. Beef Salad at the same stronghold. He's a little closer from the Ninbot, but I like the terrain that Infume has better
Yeah.
as he is leaving. Beef Salad needs 1 more rod, and his Pearl misses on this ocean portal.
Oof.
Already
Unfortunate
behind,
stuff.
and now even more so.
See how this stronghold is, though. I mean, this could, of course, decide the match. Infume with the lead, hoping for a very fast stronghold here. Let's see what we have.
And Beef Salad has no 6th rod. Infume has a great spike down mid. Opting to go more right here. But even if there's a little bit of a micro mistake on the nav, which is, maybe kind of happening, digging into a library, here's the silverfish, trying to dig to it. Beef Salad is still just 1 rod short. Was it that single blaze bed, single blaze spawn that ruined him here? As this is
I
not
don't
the portal
know.
room from Infume. So very shaky nav. He's still trying to find the right way to go.
Does find it.
Finally does top right. And it was a 2-eye, so hindsight, B-Solid could have sent the 2-eye.
056. Let's see if Infume can close out this seed, Feinberg.
Front 85, be very, very hard to mess this up for Infume. Hits the Pearl. Doesn't miss the tower.
A lot on the line, though. Nerves could get to him. Let's see. Very clean setup so far, though.
True, I mean, all it takes is 1 missed arrow, 1 missed double bed. But Infume's done the 0 hundreds, if not thousands of times, and this is going to be the 1,001st Nerdy, winning 3-2 over Beef Salad on Seed 5 in the final moments. Just finding that spawner faster and having a little bit better terrain to Cords was sort of the difference maker, as Beef Salad's dragon will be dead, if not very close to, as the portal opens for Infume, but it's just too late.
Great
Infume
stuff.
moving on, keeping his podium streak alive, potentially moving on to next weekend, and Beef Salad in the final moments couldn't get it done. Save time on the nav, though. Look, 25 seconds on the nav. Infume just so far ahead in that fort, finding the spawner much, much faster on that enclosed fortress. And the strays that Beef Salad had couldn't make up enough time.